Are you starting a gym and considering entering into a new lease? Check out this video to see what you need to know so your business hits the ground running. In addition to standard lease terms, gym owners need to consider the following key points. Firstly, fit out and customization. A good fit out can make all the difference to ensuring the success of your gym. It's important to understand what can be done to the gym to ensure it's customized for your success. Aspects such as air conditioning, racking, changing rooms, flooring, lighting, and soundproofing all need to be considered. Negotiating access with the landlord to complete these works is a key consideration and should be documented in an agreement to lease. If the space is already vacant, you should negotiate to get early access to the premises before the lease begins. This allows you time to set up the gym before having to pay any rent. Alternatively, if there is an existing tenant at the premises, you might be able to negotiate what's called a rent-free period at the start of the lease to enable a fit-out before the gym is actually open. You might be wondering, is there any chance I can get the landlord to contribute to this fit-out? Yes, if you're committing to a decent lease term, it's likely a landlord might agree to an incentive payment to help towards the fit-out or other upgrades at the property. As the old saying goes, if you don't ask, you don't get. A second key point to understand is the make good provisions in your lease. Make good provisions are the obligations placed on tenants to return the leased premises to their original condition at the end of the lease. The standard lease position in New Zealand requires tenants to remove any alterations or additions that have been made during the lease term. Now, some landlords may be willing to negotiate the make good provisions to allow tenants to avoid costly restoration works at the end of the lease. For example, they may allow you to leave certain improvements in place provided they do not damage the premises or reduce its value. If you can negotiate this at the beginning of the lease, it will save you money when the lease ends. Having loud music playing or dropping heavy weights may be part of your business, but it can cause issues with other tenants in the building or neighbouring properties. It's therefore important to ensure that your lease does not limit your ability to make noise. In addition, check out council noise requirements for the area. If you're planning on setting up your gym in a residential or mixed-use zone, the noise level may be restricted to lower levels than in, for example, an industrial zone. Trading hours. Most gyms will require extended hours for their members. Before signing a lease, it's important to ensure that the hours of operation align with your gym's needs and local regulations. You've also got to consider parking and access. Make sure that your lease agreement specifies the number of car parks allocated to your gym and that they are in a convenient location for your members and staff. In addition, check that there is access for people with disabilities. Insufficient parking and poor access can be a significant hindrance to the success of your gym. You also need to check the permitted business use in your lease. Make sure the clause is wide enough to accommodate all of your gym's activities and potential future expansions. This will give you the flexibility to adapt and grow your business without facing any restrictions or penalties. If the clause is too narrow, it may limit your ability to offer additional services, which could be detrimental to your gym's success. We highly recommend that all gym owners seek legal advice before agreeing to a new lease. At NZ Legal, we can assist you with negotiating and entering into a lease which will optimize your ability to scale your dream gym.